Hi there, my name is Ms. Hill. Welcome to third grade. I'm so excited to be back in school. So come on in and let's take a look around. So first, just a little about me. This is my 14th year of teaching, and teaching is a second career for me. I used to be a software developer, so I incorporate a lot of technology in all my lessons. I love teaching third grade. Most of all my years have been spent teaching third grade. I would say my style is positive, fun, encouraging, firm if I need to be, but loving at the same time. I'm married. We have one son, a beautiful daughter-in-law, and a newly adopted dog named Milo. So let's take a look in our classroom. So this is a picture as if you're standing in the front door and you're walking into the classroom. So you can see that we have our desks are in rows. And I have got a wall over here that I just kind of like the students to live by. If they are playing nice, working hard, and staying kind, then we are going to have an amazing year. Okay, this is a perspective if you're the teacher and you're looking out into the classroom. So again, this is just another shot of our desk being in rows. And this is as if you're standing in the back of the classroom and you're looking forward. So this is where a lot of my lessons will be displayed and that sort of thing. So I don't know if you noticed, but these desks are a triangle shape, which is really nice. They have a lot of space for the kids. But one thing is they don't have any storage underneath. But they do have this little hook right here. So this is where your child will place their backpack and their lunchbox. So if they can put their lunchbox in their backpack, that would be good, or attach it to their backpack in some way, that would be wonderful. So as far as their supplies, I'm going to show you what my plan is. Each child is going to have a little tub, and in this tub, they will keep like a binder, 5 composition books, and then some kind of pencil pouch that they'll need to get. So these are kind of small, but I'm trying to streamline things this year, and this will be where your child keeps their own personal supply bucket. So let's take a look at their, what would be in their pencil pouch. So their pencil pouch will be for them to hold smaller items like their pencils and Sharpies and glue sticks and markers and crayons and that sort of thing. Speaking of supplies, this is a list of what they'll need. They'll need 3 packs of yellow pencils. Please no mechanical pencils or printed pencils because those tend to tear up our sharpeners. They'll need 9 marbled composition books, and no spiral bound books if that's because the wires tend to kind of get hung on other things. 1 pack of wide ruled notebook paper, a pack of crayons, just the 24 count will be plenty, 10 glue sticks, 3 boxes of tissues, 2 packs of block pink erasers, a 1-inch binder with clear front and back pockets, notebook dividers with tabs, a pencil pouch, personal hand sanitizer, and this year I've added earbuds to the list because that would be, instead of the kids sharing the individual headphones, I think earbuds would be nice if they had their own set. Communication. The main way I communicate is through an app called Seesaw. And I really don't do a weekly newsletter. I just send out announcements through Seesaw as you need to know about things. But what's neat about Seesaw is you will also be able to see work that your child posts. So say they have solved a mouth problem in this phenomenal way, I'll say, go ahead and put that in Seesaw. And if you are signed up, then you will get a notification on your phone and you'll be able to see the work and maybe a video that your child has made of some outstanding work that they have just completed. So be looking for instructions for this in your child's papers that will be sent home at the beginning of the year. And I would definitely say that this is a must-do since this is the main way I communicate. And other ways, just check your child's folder every day. When we start doing homework, just make sure you're looking at that because that'll give you a good indication of how your child is performing. Any transportation changes just need to be sent to me in writing. We are not allowed to take the child's word for it. And you can email me, and here is my email address, and phone calls are also more than welcome. I'll be happy to do, a conference via phone call, or we can do some kind of virtual conference. Technology. I encourage you to let your child bring their own technology. This will ensure that they're using their own device for safety reasons. And they'll need to complete a BYOT form, and that'll be one of the forms that are sent home. And I'll let you know when we're ready for your child to start bringing their device in. Homework is, we are still in the discussion mode, trying to decide how we want to do that this year. In the past, students have read for like 20 minutes. They've written about what they've read, and then they'll have like typically 2 to 3 math problems and then studying their multiplication facts. We're looking at the possibility of maybe doing this online, but we're not going to start the year off with homework. So just kind of, I'll let you know when we have made a decision on that. So more information to come. A STAR behavior. So throughout our whole school, this is the motto we use. And the S stands for safety first. T is think before you speak or act. A is always be ready to learn. And R is respect yourself, others, and your environment. So students will earn tickets in my class for demonstrating STAR behaviors. And they can use these tickets in our class store. And if a need should arise, which I know it probably won't, I'll email or call you. Just a peek at the subjects that your child will be learning this year in 3rd grade. They'll be, of course, we'll be doing reading, and here they'll be exposed to texts that are on their reading level, above their level, and then at grade level. So we're going to be doing a lot of reading this year. Writing, they'll learn narrative, informative, and opinion pieces, and they'll learn to develop their ideas into a nice final product. And in math, we'll start the year off with addition, subtraction, and rounding, and then we'll quickly move into multiplication, because multiplication is very important this year. So if you want to go ahead and start working on your child and helping them to learn their facts, then that would be a good thing. We'll also be learning about area and perimeter, fractions, geometry, and elapsed time. In science, we'll study about rocks and soil, fossils, Georgia habitats, pollution and heat. And in social studies, American Indians, European explorers, colonial America, map features, living in a democracy, and economics. Grades. These are the typical grades that you're used to. We give 4s, 3s, 2s, and 1s. And at the beginning of the year, if your child has some 2s, that's okay. That shows that they are making progress. But by the end of the year, that's when you want to see the 3s and 4s. And I'm excited to be back in school, and I can't wait to see you soon. So thank you for coming, and have a great night. Take care.